Hi, today is Wednesday, January 27th, and today I wanted to share some of my favorite wax and warmers that I have been loving in January, and I wanted to get this video out before the month is over. This has been kind of a busy month, so I apologize for not getting this video out sooner. So I will just go ahead and dive in with some of the wax bars that I love to warm this time of year, and then stay tuned to the end of the video and I will share some of the seasonal warmers that I have set up in my house right now. So I am a very seasonal melter. I have a whole set of scents that I love to warm just around Christmas time. I usually like more of the spicy scents or the Christmas berry and Christmas tree type scents. So come January 1st, I am usually ready for just a fresh, clean start. And a lot of the time for me, that means minty scents. I absolutely love minty scents in January because they do smell very fresh and clean, but they also still feel very wintry to me. So with that being said, usually Scentsy will come out with one or two new kind of outdoorsy minty scents in the fall and winter. And this season, they actually came out with two, Best in Snow and Sleigh All Day. And now that I've had a chance to warm both of these, I definitely think I prefer Best in Snow. To me, this is a very fresh, minty, outdoorsy scent. I get a very bright, crisp mint, and it actually smells a lot like spearmint to me. And then I also just get this kind of rush of cool air. So it is very outdoorsy, very minty, and very fresh and clean. So I really do enjoy Best in Snow. To me, Sleigh All Day definitely has more of a woodsy note, and sometimes I pick up kind of a bubble bath scent, so it smells kind of soapy or sudsy, and I'm not always a huge fan of that note in this scent. So I really do prefer Best in Snow. And along those same lines, I wanted to mention my favorite of the kind of outdoorsy minty scents that Scentsy has released. This is not currently available, but it is Glacial Ice. So this is just a very, very nice, kind of refreshing, crisp mint, but it's mixed with a really soft, pretty, sweet vanilla scent. And I absolutely love it. So I would always recommend voting for Glacial Ice, especially if you liked scents like the NHL Fresh Ice. They are very similar. Fresh Ice might have just a tad bit more of a kind of cologne-like quality. And then it's also very similar to Olaf Warm Hugs, which to me smells just a little sharper than Glacial Ice, where I feel like Glacial Ice is just a little softer and then a little bit more sweet. But I absolutely love Glacial Ice, so I hope that it makes a return in a Bring Back My Bar one day. So another of my favorite minty scents is Perfect Peppermint. So where those other minty scents are kind of mixed with outdoorsy or woodsy notes, this is just straightforward peppermint. It is very refreshing and clean, and I absolutely love this one in my kitchen during January. And I have also really been enjoying the counter clean and the dish soap that they released in Perfect Peppermint. Very, very nice, very clean and refreshing. Love that one in my kitchen. And then another of my favorite minty scents for January is Vanilla Mint. And this is actually a really unique minty scent because I believe that the mint note in here is wintergreen. So it actually comes across as a little bit more herbal than some of the other mint scents. And then the addition of the vanilla just adds a very perfume-like quality, or even kind of a spa-like quality. So really, really nice. I really like this in a bedroom or a bathroom. I think that the scent notes include citrus, and I don't pick up any citrus from this. Just a very kind of nice, sweet, herbal, spa-like mint. So I really, really like Vanilla Mint. So just one more kind of fresh minty scent and we will move on. And I actually don't have a bar of this, but I did want to suggest Just Breathe. So this is a really nice combination of mint and eucalyptus, and then I also think there's just a little hint of lemon in this. So it is very refreshing, very sinus clearing, and I think that this is nice if you are looking for something very fresh and clean. I think that this one is actually nice all year round, but for some reason it was just kind of speaking to me in January. Another fresh scent that was speaking to me this month was actually a scent of the month last year. It's not currently available, but it will be coming back with the spring summer catalog, and that is Be Fabulous. So this is a really nice kind of zesty citrus scent. I think that it has notes of limoncello and grapefruit. I get mostly grapefruit from this, and then there is just a little hint of sweetness. It is really, really nice. And in the past, I would have probably always just warmed a scent like this in the spring or summer, but something about it has just been so refreshing and clean this January. So I have really, really been enjoying Be Fabulous, and I am so glad that it is making a comeback in the catalog. Another scent of the month from last year that is making a comeback in the spring summer catalog this year is Inhale Exhale, and this was a scent of the month in January, and so I think that's kind of why I associate it with this time of year. But this is another just kind of fresh, clean scent. So to me, I have always picked out a melon note, and I don't know if that's actually listed in the scent notes, but I get a really nice mix of melon with a sweet floral and then just a little hint of saltiness. Now this is definitely a kind of different and unique scent, and it actually took me a little coming around to this scent to really enjoy it, but I really do like this if I am in the mood just for something very clean and refreshing, and I am glad that this one is making a comeback too. Another past January scent of the month that I had to mention because it is one of my favorite Scentsy bars of all time is Black Currant Bubbly, and this was actually available in the most recent Bring Back My Bar, so I hope you had a chance to smell it. I love this scent. To me, it is just very bright, fresh, and fruity, and I definitely do get a very noticeable effervescent note. It's also a really good performer. So I really like this one in the spring and summer, but I think it's nice to kind of have a champagne scent available for January, and this is definitely one of my all-time favorites. And then back to a more kind of traditional winter scent, I have actually really been enjoying Snowberry this season. So I hadn't had a bar of Snowberry in a really long time. I actually got this in the December whiff box, and I'm so glad I did because it really reminded me how much I like this scent. So I pick out a really sweet berry note from this, and I think it has a mix of loganberry and strawberry, but I get a really sweet kind of wintry berry. But what makes this really unique is the addition of peppermint and cinnamon. Now, I'm actually not able to pick out either of those scents on their own. I feel like this just has more of the essence of peppermint and the essence of cinnamon to make this kind of smell like a winter potpourri. So I feel like that essence of peppermint just gives it a little bit of brightness and kind of a crisp note. And then that cinnamon makes it feel a little bit more wintry, a little bit more like potpourri. But I would say that this definitely isn't a really obvious peppermint or cinnamon scent. It is really, really unique, and I have really been enjoying it this winter. I also wanted to quickly mention a few other berry scents. I've actually already recommended these in some of my other seasonal favorite videos, so I won't spend too much time on them, but I did want to mention Dancing Sugar Plums and Winterberry Apple Tea because I feel like these are both really, really nice kind of spiced fruity scents that I really like all the way from fall into winter. So I did want to give those a quick shout out. I also wanted to mention some bars that I really enjoy warming in my bedroom in the winter. This first one is not currently available. It is in my Scentsy club, but I love it. It is Shimmer. So to me, this is a very feminine, musky, perfumey scent. I think it does have notes of cherry and apricot, but it is really, really pleasant for a bedroom. And like I said, I love it in the winter time. So if this ever comes back in a Bring Back My Bar, this definitely is one worth trying. And then I have also recently been enjoying Cozy Cardigan. So this hasn't always been my favorite, but like I said, I am really, really liking it this year. This is another kind of musky scent, but this one definitely has a lot of amber in it, and it's a really soft, romantic scent for a bedroom. So I really like both of those in my bedroom in the winter. A new winter favorite for me this year is Arctic Kiss. So this was the scent of the month in December 2020, and I really, really like it. It is a very unique scent. To me, it kind of reminds me of a winter version of Skinny Dippin' because I get a really sweet melon note, but it's mixed really well with a nice soft vanilla. And then there is just a tiny, tiny hint of freshness from the mint, but this is definitely not overtly minty to me. It is just a very nice kind of sweet winter melon, and I actually really, really like it. So I hope that they bring this one back with the fall winter catalog next year. Another winter kiss scent that I really do like in January is Eskimo Kiss. And this is a very perfumey, kind of conceptual scent that you really do have to smell to understand. And based on the scent notes, I would think that I would not like this scent because it does have a caramelized brown sugar note in it. And I'm usually not a huge fan of caramel or brown sugar. But this has an added blackberry jam note as well as an amber note that make this just feel like a really kind of warm perfume, a little musky, a little fruity. It is really, really nice. And I really like having this as an option for winter. If I'm not in the mood for a spicy scent or a minty scent, this is a really nice go-to. All right, I saved my favorite for last, and that is Silver Bells. So this is my ultimate favorite scent for January. I absolutely love it. To me, I get a really, really pretty combination of kind of a cool pepperminty candy cane mixed with a sweet vanilla. And then I get just a very subtle hint of kind of a warm perfumey pear. So this is another of those kind of conceptual perfumey scents, but the little added touch of peppermint just makes this perfect for January. And like I said, this is my ultimate favorite scent for this time of year. So if you've never tried this, I would definitely recommend giving it a try for the winter. So those are some of my favorite scents for January. I would love to know what your go-to scents are for January or for the winter. Like I said, stay tuned for a quick tour of my January warmers. First, I did want to mention something. Over the weekend, this channel hit 1,000 subscribers, and I absolutely could not believe it. And I wanted to say a huge, huge thank you to everyone for watching my videos and taking the time to leave just the most sweet, fun comments. I have absolutely loved getting to connect with you here on YouTube and talk all things Scentsy. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I also wanted to mention that I finally made an Instagram account for Scentsy. So if you'd like to connect with me there, I will leave that information down below. So without further ado, let me go ahead and take you on a quick tour of my January warmers. Thank you so much for watching. All right, so we are up in my front room, and for January, I like to stick with pretty simple decor after Christmas. So I do like to incorporate some kind of wintry elements with just a few little festive New Year's touches as well. So I brought back out the classic Curve in Satin Black, which is the warmer that I typically have here in this room. And then for New Year's, I got this sign several years ago on clearance from QVC, and I thought that that was just kind of cute and festive. So I will show you what it looks like lit up. All right, so here it is lit up. And like I said, I think it just adds kind of a fun little festive New Year's touch to the entryway. And then on my front door, I have one of my very favorite wreaths. I got this a few years ago at World Market, and I just love it because it just screams winter to me, but not Christmas. So I like that it's just really, really simple and kind of classic looking. And then the only other thing that I have in my front room is this new pillow that I got this year from Kirkland's. And I love it because, again, it's just kind of simple and wintry without being Christmassy. So I love how that looks here in this room. And then I am just keeping things really simple in the dining room and living room as well. This is one of my favorite table runners for January. I got it a few years ago at Crate and Barrel, but I love it because I think it's kind of festive for New Year's, kind of looks like champagne bubbles, incorporates the golds and the silvers. But then I think it also fits through the rest of the month because it kind of reminds me of falling snow as well. So I really like that. And then over in the living room, it is always so hard for me to put Christmas decorations away just because I think everything looks so bare after, but it is nice to have kind of a fresh, clean start. So this year I kind of compromised and I put up this little kind of festive garland that looks kind of wintry, but I also thought it was really nice for New Year's as well. I picked that up on clearance from my grocery store and they actually light up. So let me show you how that looks. So they show up a little bit better in the dark, but again, just kind of a nice little festive touch over here without looking too much like Christmas. And then one of my very favorite warmers for January is the white Himalayan salt warmer. I think it just looks like a big chunk of ice or snow, and it provides a lot of light. So I really like that one here in the living room. And then over in my kitchen, I was really excited to pick up a few new warmers this January. This is one of the warmers of the month, the mini silver etched core. And I really like it. Again, just kind of wintry and festive, but I also think it's nice in a kitchen with stainless steel appliances. So I've been really pleased with that. And then on the other side of the kitchen, here is the full size silver etched core, and I have the spokes wrap on it. So again, I thought that this was just so fun and festive, and I really like this wrap on it. I think it kind of harkens back to the champagne bubbles on the table runner. So I really like how that looks. And this one actually does glow a lot more at nighttime. So it does offer a little bit of a glow. Again, I think the little cutouts kind of remind me of champagne bubbles too. So I just really like that for January. And here it is with the wrap off, but you can see it's just really pretty metallic. This one is really gorgeous at nighttime. And then in my laundry room, I kept out the Crystal Christmas. Again, this just looks more wintry to me than Christmassy, and I really like it here in my laundry room. And the only other really wintry warmer that I like to have out in January is the Solitude warmer. So I think I picked this up a few years ago in a flash sale, and I absolutely love it. It is kind of a tin metal warmer, and I really like the little cutouts. The light kind of twinkles through, kind of looks like falling snow, and then it casts really pretty shadows on the wall as well. So love that one for January. And then of course I had to keep out my pink Himalayan salt warmer, and that one I like to keep out year round here.